Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of the SOUYIE men's luxury smartwatch. We're going to open it up, show you what it looks like, test it out, and of course let you know whether or not it's worth buying.
All right, so as we get the box open, notice first of all that it's a good size, decent weight, and again, kind of the look and feel is critical here. Looking for something. I have a smartwatch that's kind of just more athletic base and everything like that, but I'm looking for something that when I get dressed up, which does happen every once in a while, I want to make sure that I have something that looks solid. And so I was looking for something that from a distance would look great. Obviously, upon close inspection, it's not going to be as beautiful or anything like that, but we're just looking for something that'll be good looking and can wear with like a sport coat, suit, stuff like that. So first and foremost, it is a smartwatch. Be aware that it does have some information saying to charge it to activate it. You'll see your function button. Press long press the button to turn on. So not sure which one we're supposed to be testing here. There we go, top one. So I guess it was not the middle. Anyway, so we're going to get this thing set up, walk through it, but I do want to charge it before we go through that. So let's talk about the rest of the stuff that comes with it. You have an alternative, more flexible sport band, which I probably will not be using, quite frankly. It does have the kind of way to kind of push these in. I do like that feature, so I may just keep this just for that. This is going to be utilized to help you change the band size. So on there, you'll just kind of put this in, you'll unscrew this to get it, and then literally you'll just screw it in to kind of push the pins through and remove pins. I'm sure that information is all in the user manual, which I recommend you read. We'll talk about the app that you need to link with. But in the meantime, I am going to be utilizing this, which is going to be pretty standard. It's a USB-A to kind of like a two-prong, not prong, but two-touch. There are little prongs there, but little piece that's just going to hook onto the back. Should be magnetic, and then just charge it up. So we'll get it charged up and go from there. All right, so I've got it fully charged. DeFit is the app that you're going to download, and you can kind of do some stuff in the settings, change your watch faces and stuff like that. I'm going to not necessarily go too deep into that, just read your instructions. One thing that they do recommend is this is kind of like a visual when it goes into sleep mode. You can turn that off so that it preserves the battery a little bit longer, but the first thing you really need to do is get the DeFit app and start working from there. And your situation may be different, but I'm looking at the SW7 to pair. And once you're in there, it'll ask you about your height, your weight, stride length, stuff like that. Some information that it provides is different workouts to kind of watch and stuff like that. You'll have watch faces to choose from, a variety, as well as a face gallery. So there'll be some default ones, and then a watch gallery so that you can work around that. You can set notifications, and find device, alarms, all kinds of different stuff there. And then of course your personal information can be used as well. All right, so something truly disappointing is that you cannot customize the lock screen, the always on screen. So you can choose like an analog version, which will again reduce your stuff, and we'll show you what that looks like. This is the analog lock screen view. And then digital clock will show you kind of what it looks like in a digital format. That's where I started. And I guess the disappointing part is that's the screen. Like I can change my main face, but I can't leave it on. It'll click to that when it's off. So very disappointed about that part, but overall, still a good looking watch. So now I'm just gonna get it fit. So I took a couple links out to make it more comfortable and less slippery, and it really feels great. And again, compared to my old watch, it just looks more fancy, frankly. And that was the idea, having a luxury look. The other benefit that I'm going to kind of just test out real quick is that I don't need to repair it. Both are calling. It hits both my phones, both my watches. So if I just decide to kind of go from one watch to the other overnight or during the course of the day, it doesn't require a whole new setup. I don't have to sync anything. It's just really simple and easy. So to me, it's definitely worth buying, especially considering the cost. It's a very good value. Little bit, and you'll just pop it right here. Little bit plasticky right here, even though it's kind of a soft metallic. But overall, it like feels great, and it's got enough weight that, you know, it seems like a real luxury watch. The only drawback, as mentioned, is I wish this was kind of the lock screen and I could just leave it on all the time, because obviously it looks like a smartwatch when it's not doing that. So that's annoying to me. Not the end of the world, but you know, it's just something, a factor you should consider. So definitely worth buying. Hopefully this review has helped you, and thanks for watching.